Hi, my name is Marisa. I'm a graduate student at George Mason University in the Masters of Science in Health Informatics program. I have prepared a comparative analysis case study on the Medical University of South Carolina University Hospital as part of the HAP725 Statistical Process Improvement course taught by Dr. Uriyo in spring of 2024. In this case study, I have analyzed measures associated with patients that undergo elective total hip and/or knee arthroplasties and have compared MUSC's performance on those measures to hospitals in the state with similar bed sizes. The data used for this case study comes from the CMS.gov Hospital Compare archive datasets. Data from 2019 through 2023 was gathered. From the archive data snapshots, complications and deaths hospital CSV files, and HCAHPS hospital CSV files for each year were downloaded and analyzed. There are 5 measures that will be analyzed in this case study. The first one comes from the complications and death file and measures the rate of complications for hip and knee replacement patients. The other 4 measures come from the hospital HCAHPS file and are the linear mean scores for cleanliness, quietness, overall hospital rating, and recommend hospital score. These measures were selected because CMS links payment for elective total hip and/or knee arthroplasties by a composite quality score methodology. These measures are calculated as part of the composite score. The complications measure is a facility-level risk standardized complication rate in the 90-day period following elective total hip or knee arthroplasty. It is given a weight of 50% in the composite quality score. HCAHPS survey measures are averaged, and that average becomes their HCAHPS linear mean roll-up score, or HLMR score. The HLMR is then given a weight of 40% in the composite quality score. Each of the HCAHPS measures analyzed in this case study are given a 0.5 weight. The Medical University of South Carolina, or MUSC, University Hospital is the main hospital in this case study. It is located in Charleston, South Carolina, and is a 709-bed tertiary teaching hospital and level 1 trauma center. It is the second largest hospital in the state by bed size. Peer organizations were selected based on bed size. Prisma Health Richland Hospital is a regional community teaching hospital located in Columbia, South Carolina. It has 641 beds. McLeod Regional Medical Center has 461 beds and is located in Florence, South Carolina. And finally, Lexington Medical Center is located in Lexington, South Carolina, and has 607 beds. There are some limitations to consider. First, not all data is available for all years. Specifically, data from the first and second quarter from the 2020 in the deaths and complications dataset is missing due to the impacts of COVID. Our analysis is made with 95% confidence, meaning that there is a 5% error rate in the analysis. And finally, only 5 measures are being analyzed with multiple additional measures available. 5 were selected as they fit the scope of this case study guidelines. On this slide, we are viewing hip and/or knee replacement complication rates. As a reminder, the complication rate is a facility-level risk standardized complication rate. The lower control limit for the peer organizations is 1.41. The upper control limit is 3.43. We can see that MUSC stays within the control limits from years 2019 through 2022, but in reporting year 2023, they rise above the upper control limit. Measures that fall above or below the control limits are statistically significant and indicate that these results are not due to chance or randomness. The HCAHPS cleanliness linear mean score is seen on this slide. Here, the lower control limit is 78.48 and the upper control limit is 87.32 for the peer organizations. MUSC remains within control limits from 2019 through 2021. However, they fall below the lower control limit in 2022 and in 2023. This indicates a statistically significant change in cleanliness scores that cannot be random or due to chance. The HCAHPS quietness linear mean scores are seen on this slide. The upper control limit is 86.45, while the lower control limit is 80.05. MUSC is within control limits for every year measured. We can see on this slide that for the HCAHPS overall hospital rating linear mean scores, MUSC remains within control limits for all years measured. And finally, when looking at HCAHPS recommend hospital linear mean scores, MUSC also remains within upper control limits of 93.34 and lower control limits of 85.66 for all years measured. In summary, MUSC is within upper and lower control limits for the HCAHPS quietness, overall hospital rating, and recommend hospital linear mean score measures. Statistically significant findings were present in the complication measure as well as cleanliness measure, where MUSC rose above the upper control limit for complications in the reporting year 2023 and fell below the cleanliness lower control limit in 2022 and in 2023. These findings indicate that this is not due to randomness or chance, and further assessment may be warranted. Thank you for watching my presentation.